Joe Mixon has successfully appealed the $25,000 fine he received for comments made following the Texans' playoff loss to the Chiefs, with the NFL rescinding the penalty. The fine was initially imposed after Mixon's remarks about questionable officiating during the game. The fine was based on a misattribution of comments that were actually made by former Bengals wide receiver T.J. Hashmanzada, who had criticized the officials on social media. According to the NFL's appeals officer, Chris Palmer, Mixon did not explicitly criticize the officials in the way the league initially interpreted his statements. Palmer's letter to Mixon clarified that while Mixon's comments were critical of the officiating, they did not necessarily cross the line of public criticism, which the league sought to avoid. In the appeal, Mixon explained that his words were meant to reflect frustration with the situation, not to attack the integrity of the referees. The controversy stemmed from remarks Mixon made after the Texans' playoff defeat to the Chiefs, in which they lost 23-14. During the game, the Texans were penalized twice for roughing Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, extending Kansas City drives and contributing to their victory. Mixon, when asked about the calls, said, "Everybody knows how it is playing up here. You can never leave it into the ref's hands. The whole world sees, man, what it is." The NFL originally fined Mixon for comments attributed to him in a Sports Illustrated article, specifically about 50-50th calls favoring the Chiefs. However, the NFL later corrected the error after Sports Illustrated acknowledged the misattribution, and the fine was adjusted to reflect Mixon's own statements. Texans defensive end Will Anderson Jr. also had a fine overturned following a similar appeal. Anderson's remark, "We knew it was going to be us versus the refs going into this game," was also deemed not to be a violation upon further review. Mixon had expressed his dissatisfaction with the fine process earlier, posting on social media about the NFL's handling of the situation. "So let me get this straight, the NFL fines me $25K for something I didn't even say," he wrote. "Call them out for it, and they respond by fining me again for something that's not even a violation." The reversal of the fines for both Mixon and Anderson has sparked a conversation about the NFL's approach to penalizing players for public criticism, with many questioning the consistency and transparency of such decisions.